Hello and welcome to August. I am wearing just my sports thingy because it's really warm. I've been at the beach and that's why my hair is like this. I am now working a bit and I decided to just come here and tell you hello to the autumn equinox of the Magical Readathon. Yes, it's the first day. No, I haven't started reading anything yet. In with regards to TBR, I haven't done one. The only thing that I know is that for the incantation Q1 that says spells and incantations, and that says incantation, echo, find someone else's TBR and pick a book from theirs. I have decided to pick a book based on the Indie Horror Book Club, which I'm going to leave their Instagram down below. Book club for August, and that is Terror in the Trench, which, if you don't know, is the book where I have a short story published in English. And I haven't read any of the other short stories of my fellow authors, and so I decided that that one had for sure to be one to be read. So it's this one. It's on my nightstand because it's the only one that I know I'm actually going to read. And yeah, I haven't started it yet because first I have to read something else. So, if you don't know how this works, first of all, this is a Magical Readathon. I will leave all of the information of G's Magical Readathon down below and her YouTube channel and everything else. If you don't know how this works, this is a hierarchical system. So you have classes, and if you want to pass your classes, some classes you only need to read one book, other classes you need to read two, and others need to read three. And for this one in specific, I need to read two, and I need to read one before this one. So it's like a hierarchy. And the one that I have to read, the challenges spell, recolor, use a color wheel, and pick a book matching said color. So I cannot read this book without reading the previous one. However, I have a problem because each 2 days, the people in the Indie Horror Book Club are going to be reading a story and then they're going to talk spoilers about it, and I want to be present. So I need to read a book between today and tomorrow, like a manga or a comic or something, that I can read to fit the prompt of the color. So what I decided to do is to just start this vlog by showing you what color is coming out and then what I'm going to read for it, which we don't know. For the rest of the things and of the challenges, I have possible things to read, but I don't have a TBR. I decided to just go with the fucking flow for this one. I am very sorry, but this is how it's going to work. So you will only know the books that I'm going to be reading for the month if you watch the vlogs. I know I'm manipulating you to watch this, but I mean, I'm kind of fun sometimes. So we're going to do the spinning of the wheel. Okay, so we're gonna do it. And hopefully I have a book of the color, because if I don't, I'm just going to spin it again. I am sorry. So we will know my fate in 3, 2, 1. Okay, green. Green, I think it's a color I can work on, and we will see. Okay. So the green thing saved me because I actually have a very green book that I really need and want to read, and that is Joker Killer Smile. And I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you can see. This is basically all green. Of course it has the red here and stuff, but it couldn't be a totally green cover. So we have a green thingy, and it's short. Well, the back of it is not green, but let's just pretend this is green. That's what matters. It is short, and I can read this no problem in the time that I have given to me. And since I do want to make a video about Joker and why I think he's one of the best villains in stories, this is perfect. I need to read this, so very happy. Okay, so hi everyone. Today is the 2nd of August. It's the nighttime, and I have already finished today one of the books for the challenges. So I have read the green book. Oh, sorry. I have read the green book for the first Spells and Incantations challenge, which means I can already start the second one, which is Terror in the Trench, and I am very excited to do so. People have already been talking about the first story in the Indie Horror Book Club, and I want to be a part of it, so I'm gonna just read it tonight before going to bed. I've been watching a horror movie. It wasn't anything special, but it was an interesting concept, and I don't know, it was fun, I guess, as fun as you can feel watching people suffer, which for me it's not a lot. But yeah, it was cool. And now I have turned the trench to read one short story, like 17 pages, so I'm just going to brush my teeth and read. And my cat is going crazy. Check it out. It's a kitten on the sofa. It's a kitten on the sofa. Hello. Hola. Oh! Okay. There you go. It's a kitten on the sofa. He's fighting the pillow. Ooh. You're so cute. Ah! You're so cute. Play. Hi, so I've never updated you, but I finished my first book and I am almost at the middle of my second one, so things are going well. I decided to start with Spells and Incantations, and for the O, I had to read something with a green cover if you've been here in this vlog. So I've already finished Joker Killer Smile, and as a therapist and a psychologist, I really, really enjoyed it. Of course, I would, because it's from Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, which are, I have to say, my favorite team writing comics and graphic novels at the moment. Hopefully, they will never prove me wrong. So I was really happy. This is also pretty short, so I read it in like a morning. And now I'm in the middle of Terror in the Trench. So it's been really fun to read what my fellow table of content authors wrote. I've enjoyed some stories more than others, but mostly it's for now an incredibly strong anthology. I'm really happy to be a part of it. I am also hearing some comments that some people are doing to the other authors' stories, and I cannot wait for it to be my turn because I really want to have some feedback on what people think, and hopefully they'll enjoy my story. We will see. So I'm reading this. Also, what I decided to do is for the rest of the month, I'm going to try to read things that have to do with specific prompts that I have to read, but I am not going to do a specific TBR. And in the end of the vlogs, of all of the vlogs, I will just tell you what I read for each thing or which served for which, and just tell you the rest of what I've read. Because honestly, I'm not in the mood for a TBR. I'm not feeling 100%. I've been having some depressive episodes. I'm really tired. I don't even have the strength to have anxiety attacks anymore, which for one side it's good, for another side it's not. And look at that. There's a sausage in my window sleeping. That's my cat. He's the cutest creature in the universe. Sorry, not sorry. And I haven't been feeling 100%. Look at me. I say that and I'm almost crying. But so I don't feel like doing a set of challenges for myself and saying like you have to read this, because my mood is changing constantly in the same day as well. So I'm just gonna read what I want to read. I'm trying to pay attention to the prompts of the things to see if I'm actually fulfilling them, and if not, I will try to read some manga or some graphic novels that have to do with it. But for the most part, I'm just not going to try anymore. I'm just going to have a fun, slow readathon. In April, I was extremely competitive and I did everything, and I was really happy. But for now, chilling. That's what I need. I have a lot of papers to write and I have a lot of things to do, and so I have to just focus on chilling. Like, that dude is chilling. Like, I wish that was my life, but it's not. My camera refuses to focus on me for some idiotic reason, so this is what you get, all in focus except for my face. But I have read a bit more. I have read Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1, the manga. This is by Kamomeshi Shirahama. And I have just now realized I'm going to read the entirety of the series that I have here in me, so the 9 volumes of the manga. And I just now realized that this actually counts as rereading a favorite. So it might count for that. And if that's the case, I already have 2 challenges done, because reread a favorite, I think I could do it without having to read anything before. Where is it? Yeah, it was for demonology. It was O for demonology. No, that was read a fantasy. Wait. Oh no, it was the D thing for conjuration. Okay, so it doesn't work, but it does work for O for demonology, read a fantasy. So yeah. And I think I might use another manga series for the reread a favorite, just because all of my other favorites that are not manga are actually books, and it's a little bit complicated. But yeah, I've read this as well. I don't know if it's going to be for read a fantasy or if it's just going to be for I read it for pleasure, or for any of the quests, which I haven't checked what were the prompts for those. But yeah, I read that, and now I'm reading Witch Hat Atelier Volume 2, which the covers are so beautiful, and I am so upset this isn't focusing, because look at that. They're so gorgeous. So yeah, I am reading Volume 2, which I haven't read yet, but it's really packing up the pace. I really enjoy how the first volume just ended in a cliffhanger, and now it's getting it. But now I think I'm going to take a shower. My cat is sleeping in the chair. Look how cute. Now I just think I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to prepare my dinner, which today it's Sunday the 7th, and it's going to pretty much be ice cream for dinner. So yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit more. I was hoping that I could maybe write this month, so I think that maybe at dinner I will watch something, and then I'll probably sit and try to write a little bit more today, because tomorrow I have to work in the morning, and then on Tuesday I also took the day off to just work what I needed to, like papers, writing, seeing results, sending applications and other stuff. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, I think. I don't know, maybe I'll film some clips of something, but yeah, that's it. So here we go. Today is the 9th of August, and I just tried my hand at doing a veggie plate. So we have grilled cheese and a little bit of toast with vegetables underneath. I don't know. I use the oven and everything. I hope it's okay. I use seasoning. We will see how this goes, but I think this is going to be lovely, and I want to eat it. Hey, so my camera is still a little bit off, but I have an update for you guys. I am now on the 11th day, and I have read a bit. Not everything was for the challenges, but I mean, as I told you, I'm not having a specific TBR, and so I'm just reading whatever. I have read, wait, to wrap up this first vlog, I have read Joker Killer Smile, and I have read 3 volumes of Witch Hat Atelier. I have started the 4th one, but honestly that's just for pure pleasure right now because it doesn't have to do anything with the challenges. But if we check the challenges, I have read, for spells and incantations, I have read O, spell recolor, use a color wheel and pick a book matching said color. It went green, and for that I read Joker Killer Smile, which is green. So that one is done and done. And then for Q, which is incantation echoes, find someone else's TBR and pick a book from theirs. I am actually reading Terror in the Trench, which is a horror anthology where I have my first short story published. This one. And I'm reading it because I wanted to know what all of the authors have written as well. Have wrote? Maybe. And so I'm currently here, which means I still have a little bit to go, but I will have this finished this month as well, so we can count spells and incantations almost over. And now I was like, okay, but I read Witch Hat Atelier, that one could be useful for some prompt, and I was seeing it. And for demonology, for the O prompt, it says Imp Wrangling, read a fantasy, and the Witch Hat Atelier is actually a fantasy. So I am going to put it as done. Witch Hat Atelier Volume 1. Okay, so that one is done as well. So we have 2 done and 1 on the way, so we have 3 very okay. And now I'm going to my most difficult one, which is Conjuration. So it says, the foundations of necromancy, which I'm supposed to be a necromancer, so perfectly fit. And it says book with necromancy themes. I originally thought about reading Pet Sematary since it was the only one that I can think of stuff brought to life again. However, it has come to my attention that Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, the first in the Dark Artifices series, actually has necromancers as main villains, I think. And so I am going to start the Dark Artifices because I have heard that's one of the best, like one of those that is really, you cry a lot and you have a lot of romancy feels and stuff. So I really want to read this, and it appears to be extremely dark if it has necromancy themes. So I'm going to take out Pet Sematary and I'm going to put Lady Midnight. I am going to start this one or today or tomorrow. So it's another one for the readings. We will see. It's a pretty big one. I think this one is like 600. Wow, okay. 670. So kind of complicated, but I think I can read it until the end of the month, and I'll just try and read other stuff. So yeah, this one is one that I'm going to start. So this is all of the plans that I have for now. I don't have the rest of the TBR done, so I'm just gonna wait and see where the week takes us. And that's going to be all for this first vlog. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Sorry that there wasn't a lot of updates and me telling you what was going on with my life, because I haven't been on my best. I have not been feeling great. I have been feeling a little bit down, tired, and just completely exhausted. I have still some work to do, and I need a vacation. But yeah, that's going to be all for this first vlog. I hope that you guys enjoy it and stay with me for the second one, which I promise I will try to give it a little bit more of energy. We will see. That's going to be all for today, and happy readings to you all. Bye!